Good afternoon. It's time for yet another NFL Bookies Melody. There's your host, Mike C., of course, and the star of the show, as always, it's Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi. Well, we did it, guys. 15-2. In my wildest dreams, I never thought the Lions would have a record of that number. But we beat the Minnesota Vikings last night in the last game of the season, regular season. And let me tell you, do I have the score written down here somewhere? Should I have the score written down? Unbelievable. Bucky. Well, they won, I'll put it that way. We know that. Can't believe I didn't put the score down. Oh, well. I'll put it at the end of the game, or the video. I know the Vikings only scored 9 points, I'll put it that way. It was 31-9, I believe. And the defense was the star of the game. They got Alex Anzalone back. I can't imagine one player made that much of a difference. My Lord, that defense was flying around there. Yeah, at least 2 sacks. So Darius Smith got one, which he was excited about, I'm sure. But this constant big plays. Jahmyr Gibbs had a game of the ages. 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 receiving, 130 some yards, 39 yards rushing, 160 total yards. You could not be stopped. Receivers did well. Goff didn't have the best game, but he didn't have to. With the defense and Gibbs playing the lights out, that's all they needed. That's kind of the MO of this team. One week it's one guy. Next week, Jared Goff has a great game. Then it's Amon Ra, or, it goes back and forth, which is very dangerous because you don't know who to really concentrate on. Game balls all over the place. Like I said, Jahmyr got one. I got names written down here, Bucky. Alex Anzalone gets a game ball, in my opinion. Who else we got, Bucky? Amik Roberts, a cornerback, virtually shut down JJ. And I think he only got 3 receptions, maybe. No interceptions by the defense, but that's okay. The bad news was that Terrion Arnold got injured. Last I heard, it wasn't as bad as a foot injury. So we'll see what that. But the good news is Lions have an entire week, almost 2 weeks off. They got the number one. First of all, they won the North, NFC North. And more importantly, Suki's walking on my legs. They got the number 1 overall seed in the NFC. It's the first time they've ever done that. So they got a rest this week, and they've had a bye week since week 4, I believe. So they desperately needed time off, get healed up. I don't know if they can bring in more other players. I'm not sure of that. It'd be helpful if they could. Congrats to all the teams that made the playoffs, including the Vikings and the Packers. I told Carl, as good as the record it was, 15-2, which is fantastic. Everybody starts at 0 right now. 0-0 for everybody. And but getting that week off was huge for the Lions. So congrats. I'm very proud of my team. And a lot of high praises all over the league and on social media and everything. They did a hell of a job, and very, very proud of them. But it's not over, guys. We have to wait and see I think they're either going to play the Eagles, the winner of the Eagles-Packer game. I'm not 100% on that, but that's what it seems like. The Vikings got to go to the Rams, which beat them earlier in the year. So there's a lot of good games coming up. Chiefs also, have a bye week. But yeah, it's just a fantastic game and something I honestly did not see coming this year, maybe ever. But I'm gonna, enjoy it while I can. But congrats, to all the teams, like I said, that made the playoffs, and it should be a heck of a run. Let's see. Some side notes. We got kind of Batman related a little bit. Colin Farrell won Best Actor in a Limited Series for the Golden Globes, which I never watched, but congrats to him. That's cool. I always like that. No big passings this week, though. That's always good news. I got very scribbled notes here this week. Yeah, that's about it. Batman 2 is delayed. I think I mentioned that before. Till 2027. So I'm starting to lose interest a little bit in it, but we'll see what happens. The Lions got 8 All-Pros this year. They should have got one more. Kirby Joseph did not make it, which I don't understand. He led the league in interceptions. But congrats to everybody for that. I think that's all the notes I got. But Bucky, what in the world do you have in front of you today? Well, we got a card in just this morning, and we got 3 total cards, kind of like old school, Bucky. We got Brian Branch. We got Sam Laporta in the middle with a patch. And we got Jared Goff on the other side, kind of sparkly there. So the Sam Laporta one came in just this morning, which I wasn't expecting. It was delayed, so it could have came anytime, and it came today. So that's exciting. We'll put those in the book where they belong. Kind of like old school Bucky. Not quite, but kind of. And my other notes, fantasy football ended, and we got one, Buck. We got a few, Bucky. Kind of a wide range. I mean, I had 2 teams that were 8-8, and they won the championship, and I had a 10 and 11 win team that did not. So all over the board, I'll give you the winners. We've got Give Me Shelter. We got Victor Von Doom, TA number 0, Falcon Eddie Flames, Bucky's Mail Day got one, Bucky, and Luck Has Arrived, and Insane Penguins, thank goodness, won again, and so those are all first place. And Puff Magic Dragon also won. So we had a very good year. We had 25 teams, but 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 8. And quite a few second place, a few thirds, some good try at. I don't even count any of those. But yeah, we beat a 14-0 team, which was exciting. I was happy about that. But I think the best one was 12. I want to say 12 wins. I think that was might have been Bucky's Mill Day. I didn't. It doesn't really matter. They won, and so congrats to me for that. And happy about that. We've got some boards coming up for the Super Bowl. That's still ways away. We got a few more wins to get, Bucky. It's not over by any means, and but right now I'm flying pretty high because I'm very proud of my team, like I mentioned before. Last week's video did okay. It had 7 views. Yeah, but we'll see. That's okay. And So hopefully this one, we'll do a little better. We'll see what happens. But yeah. So I think that's about it, Bucky. We had a little snow and a little cold, some cold temperatures. Not a lot, but Nebraska tends to over exaggerate and then panic. I mean, they closed some schools and stuff today. It's like, really? But the other parts of the state, got hit harder than we did. But, and other parts of the country got really hit. So, be careful out there, people. Okay, Bucky, that's about it. We will have a Bucky's Mail Day next week, of course. We'll tell you who the Lions are going to play. And we'll see what happens. So for Mike Scene, of course, it's our show. As always, it's Bucky. Say bye, Bucky. Bucky says bye. And go Lions. All right, bye now.